So Zach Humphreys has been making crypto videos for about 5 years, and he has a lot of knowledge on XRP as well. But could XRP explode in 2025? Again, I feel like a rally is very certain. It's not guaranteed, but it's somehow set in stone in my opinion. Like another small rally, even if to $4, is at least the markets are showing it's going to happen.
We've been waiting for might finally be here. Now, while most of crypto is distracted right now by meme coins and hype, XRP has been quietly building momentum.
It's been building for the last 13 years as well.
For a major breakout. And we've already come up significantly from where we were a year ago. Today, I'm breaking down, though, exactly why XRP has massive upside potential right now and why it could be one of the most undervalued assets in crypto. So if you like the sounds of that, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's dive right in. As you guys can see, I'm sitting here on the XRP chart. We're taking a look at the weekly candles. We're getting a little pullback after.
Again, pullback is healthy. I don't know how many times I said it on this channel, but if you're seeing a pullback from $3 from $3.6 to $3, this just means a whale has bought its own house or private island or whatever they bought. It's very normal in crypto markets to see a huge rally just like this. Look at exactly what happened from 0.42 to $3, right? We saw a pull down here from $3 or $2.8 to $1.8. So yeah, look at this. We saw trying to go for another rally from $3. This was like a slump from March to July. We literally saw a downtrend. And people were calling it's over for XRP. And now we might enter another one for 1-2 months. Who knows? Maybe for 3 weeks.
Five consecutive weeks of upward movement. And everybody wants to run for the hills because XRP's down underneath $3.
Again, we're seeing this market just like before.
Guys, first up, let's talk about legal clarity and what this means for XRP. All right. In 2023, Ripple had a game-changing moment where they scored a huge win with the United States and Judge Torres.
This is what literally saved, Ripple in 2023. If they wouldn't win the lawsuit, it would be probably over for XRP.
Ruling that XRP is not a security when traded on exchanges. That is huge because it finally removes the cloud of regulatory fear that's been holding XRP back for half a decade. Here's the kicker. We're now approaching the final stages of the SEC lawsuit. A resolution or even a settlement could act as rocket fuel for XRP's price. What we're seeing right now on screen with the price of XRP, all of this is still speculation. What's going to happen when real-world utility isn't just coming, but it's here? Because unlike a lot of tokens with no use case, XRP is actually doing what crypto was meant to do. It's meant to power fast, low-cost cross-border payments. Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution is live already in regions like Asia, Africa, and the Middle East.
So yeah, these are the under-tapped markets that Ripple is trying to go for. Not just USA. Again, they're trying to go for I guess I should say undervalued countries because they don't have set up this fast payment system transfers yet. And they're trying to fix that by partnering up with the small fish first. Again, how do you get with a big partnership? The US government, the banks. First, you got to get a few small wins. You got to get partners in Asia. You got to get partners in Africa. You got to get partners in any other countries, Latin America. And when you have these banks, that's when the big fish start to notice you. That's when they see, oh, XRP, so many partnerships coming up. Well, that's big news. Maybe we should partner with them too. They already have the, other banks calling me up and saying it's a good one. So why shouldn't I join them? Again, this is how business works all the time. They went for small wins. All these years, they had this legal battle. They couldn't do any partnerships in USA. Now with the legal battle being over, They literally announced, we're working with BlackRock, we're working with Bank of America, and all these big institutions that, didn't want to even touch XRP before are now jumping in. So yeah, that's what we saw in 2025, why the price literally went 5x.
Big banks and fintechs are already using XRP to move money globally, faster and cheaper than Swift. More utility equals more demand equals more upside. Now, Ripple itself is expanding fast, and they're finally able to expand in the United States. They're not slowing down. They're working on tokenization and institutional DeFi. We're talking partnerships with countries like Palau, big moves in Dubai when it comes to tokenizing real estate, and even discussions with central banks. Every new partnership that XRP and Ripple receive is a gateway to more XRP adoption. And listen, the supply right now is tight. Demand is growing. XRP has...
So if you guys ever heard of the snowball effect, that's what literally Ripple is doing. For 3 years, it's been building this snowball, and now it's basically becoming a giant. It's on its way to become the big thing.
A fixed supply. Way to more XRP. Most are either circulating or, yes, a large chunk of them are locked up in escrow.
I said it will go down,
like
been right for last
with
week.
Infinite inflation. If demand continues to rise and supply stays capped, basic economics tells us we could see a serious price reevaluation.
So yeah, people are, it's very simple explanation is people don't want to buy at $3.6. They don't feel the price is good enough. Will $3 be good enough for them? I mean, obviously people are buying, so some people are buying at $3. Now, $2 is where I really see people buying it back in, but that might never happen because one whale might buy the entire supply at $2.3. So just let that sink in. At some point, there's going to be a whale that's going to be buying back the supply of whatever, when the price is like $2.3, they will want to buy everything.
And here's the crazy part. XRP is still trading over 75% below its all-time high of 384. Compare that to other L1s with far less adoption or real-world use case. XRP looks like a sleeping giant. Once the lawsuit fully clears in the United States, exchanges begin going all in and the big banks start going all in. XRP could see a new flood of capital pour in from institutional investors and retail investors alike. And don't forget about the bigger picture here. With interest rate cuts on the horizon, institutional adoption heating up, and tokenization going mainstream.
You guys wish this will go back down to $2? I mean, yeah, I feel like a lot of people, if it went back to $2, Satoshi's for people, chill out. This would be awesome if it went back to $2 because I feel like all the big institutions would buy it out. It's literally the top 3 crypto. Again, Ethereum was at $1,800 and it got bought up really fast. Bitcoin was at $20,000, got bought out. XRP was at 50 cents, got bought out, right? So a correction is very healthy here. Would be nice.
Assets with real world utility and regulatory clarity will shine. That's XRP's sweet spot. So let me know in the comments, are you bullish or bearish on XRP heading into the...
I mean, the technology is still there. Even if the markets crash it a bit, you got to understand that Ripple has unlimited money glitch and they will still be buying. Like they will still probably work on XRP even if the market completely crashes. Like Ripple is, I feel like it's profitable. I'm pretty sure they made a report and it's profitable last 1 or 2 years. So again, after the lawsuit that they won in 2023, they finally became profitable, right? And that's when they got more partnerships as well because nobody wants to work with someone that has a lawsuit going on. And again, with that being set in stone, that being removed, they have now this huge potential being profitable for the bear markets, whatever it is. They have a big supply of money, big supply of